I'm happy to be standing right here on the grounds of the Center of Hope with one of my best friends in the world, Pastor Sagar. Several years ago, I met Pastor Sagar for the first time while here on a trip to India. And at the time, I believe, Sagar, you had about 20 orphans living in your home with you. And he had this piece of property. And he said, you know, I have this property, but I don't have the funds to build anything, but I have a vision. And Pastor Sagar had a vision for the Center of Hope, and we're starting to see that vision unfold. The 20 orphans are now over 40, and they live here on the grounds of what used to just be an empty piece of property. And over the past several years, as people have given, we've been able to construct buildings and work our way closer to the vision that God has given us here for the Center of Hope. We're standing right here at the first building we constructed. I came back from India, told the Dream Center in Buffalo, Pastor Sagar's story, and we received an offering in one Sunday that covered the cost of this first building that served as the first dormitories for the children. But in this video, we're going to show you some of the different buildings in the Center of Hope, some of our vision for the future, and we're going to let Pastor Sagar tell you about what God is doing right here in Guntur, Andhra Pradesh, and what God's doing in the surrounding area at the Center of Hope. Right after the first building was constructed, the next thing to be done was all of the toilets and showers, and right up above me here, a big water tank that serves to store the water so that it can be distributed throughout all of the Center of Hope.
So you are seeing this building. It is presently a multi-purpose building for the children, where the children can study and pray, assemble together, and sleep in the night time. And really it's a great blessing to the children.
Last time we were here it was not even finished,
yes.
And it's been finished so quickly.
Yeah.
And it's just a great building. We're excited for all the people that gave to help make that happen. Now I want Pastor Sagar to tell people about our vision, because right above this building, and Pastor Sagar is real smart because he's used the compound wall to help build sides of the building, and then we always want to put buildings on top of buildings. And so our vision is to, on top of this, you take these stairs and go right up on top, and we would have an apartment for missionaries that come to the Center of Hope. Missionaries from North America, from Europe, that come here and they're not used to the conditions in India. We would make it air conditioned with bedrooms and a kitchen. And I'm telling you, my family's excited about this because we won't be staying at the local hotel anymore. We could be able to stay right here on the property of the Center of Hope. If we build it on top of the multi-purpose building, then we will be able to save money. We won't be able to have to dig a foundation. We could put it right up on top. We'll be able to sleep at least 6 people, we figure. And we're excited because that means teams from America could come and stay right here and help with the ministry that's going on here. If you're watching this video, I know there's some people that could give towards this. About $20,000 US will complete the apartment for missionaries that come from overseas. It will be a tremendous blessing for those that come here to train pastors, help with the ministry in local villages and outreaches in India. It'd be an incredible blessing, and that's part of the vision of the future of the Center of Hope.
Yes.
Right now, we're standing in a building that has surprised me. Pastor Sagar has saved his money over the past several months and weeks and months, just saving what little bit he's had to begin construction of this building. Let me tell you the story. Last year, we had a school with 75 students, not just the orphans from the Center of Hope, but students from the surrounding area to provide an education for poor children that would not otherwise be able to afford it. And we were running 75 strong. The government came in and said we could do the school, but we had to have the proper facilities for it. So the school's been temporarily shut down. Of course, Pastor Sagar doesn't like to wait for anything. He didn't wait for money from America or from us to come, and he started already building what should be open next year, a school that can reach more than 200 children in the area. Tell us, Pastor Sagar, the people back home, about your vision for this building.
My vision for this building is because we need a school for the Center of Hope children, and as well as if you see around, there are 3,000 families living in this neighborhood of Center of Hope. And the people who are living have children, and they are very poorest of the poor. They are living on a daily wage. Sometimes if they don't work, they have to stay like that only. So they don't have the children does not have any facility to go to the school. So God puts me a vision, why don't I can also help them, so that we started this building and it came up to this level. This will be the school, and as well as training pastors. So for the pastors who are willing to go to the villages. So it is like a training school to the pastors or to the Bible school, and as well as to the secular education, giving a biblical pattern. So that will help us to meet the needs of the children, not only in our Center of Hope children, but also our neighborhood and neighborhood village people. Thank God we are able to have this, and we want to have a slab on it, and after that we want to have a church. See, there are 3,000 people and does not have any church here. So as I'm a pastor, God gave us a vision to plant a church here, so that every Sunday the people come and worship the Lord. So that is on the top of the building. So that is our vision in future, and I praise God for that.
Well, again, the plan is to put something on top of a building, which saves money. So the people back home know years ago, there was nobody around this property at all. Now there's over 3,000 families, and there's more families moving in. And you see in this video, they are the poorest of the poor. These are people living in shacks surrounding the Center of Hope. And we can reach them for Jesus Christ. Yes. We can do it. And so this school will be an outreach to the kids that we're standing in right now, and up above it, a church. So that, again, is just part of the vision of the Center of Hope. And not just an orphanage, but in so many ways, reaching out to the community around us.
Yes,
and Pastor
yes.
Sagar, I know there are people watching this video that are going to give to make
God.
this happen and to
God.
see lives changed forever.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
One of the things that we do here at the Center of Hope is train pastors, young men that want to go into surrounding villages and plant churches, be a pastor. Some are assistant pastors. And so far in the past 4 years at the Center of Hope, Pastor Sagar and others working alongside of him have been able to train 67 pastors that have gone out from here to work in villages in the surrounding area. We also do things like this pastors conference here today. It's 3 hours long with a lunch break where the pastors have come to learn the Word of God and to learn effective children's ministry. So on the grounds of the Center of Hope is not only the orphanage, but also a pastor's training, a hub, if you will, that sends people out into surrounding villages to preach the gospel of Jesus Christ. One of the first things Pastor Sagar did when he got the property was dig a well. And right after the well, we were able to help put this water station up where the orphans can come and brush their teeth and get cleaned up, and just there's access to water. This has also become an outreach to the poor families surrounding here, that sometimes when it's dry or they experience a time of drought, they've been coming here for clean water at the Center of Hope. One of the biggest projects at the Center of Hope has been building a compound wall to go around the entire property. On average, as much as 6 feet down has to be dug first before we can even build up above the ground. And I'm standing next to some of the wall that's just recently been completed. And this wall is necessary now more than ever with all the surrounding families that have moved in around this whole property in this area. So again, this is just one of the projects at the Center of Hope that needs to be completed, but we're seeing some great progress. The Center of Hope has 4 exciting facets to it. Number 1, it's an orphanage. It's a home for right now over 40 children that have come from various backgrounds that just need someone to love them. And at the Center of Hope that's happening, and soon we hope that there's hundreds more that will come and find their home here. Number 2, it's a training center for pastors. Right now we've already trained over 67 pastors in a 6-month program that are going out and planting churches and helping to pastor churches in the surrounding villages. We even have special pastors conferences for them right here on the grounds of the Center of Hope. Number 3, it's a school. A school that will reach hundreds of children that live in the slums and the low-income areas that surround the Center of Hope. Right now, more than 3,000 families that need to know the gospel of Jesus Christ. And number 4, it's a home for widows. Widows that have been rejected by society, that have been left to fend for themselves, have come here to the Center of Hope and found a home. Someone loves them, and they in turn help with the care of the orphans. The Center of Hope truly is a center of hope to the nation of India.